I'm gonna go, hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is the second of this recording, so we're gonna continue on as we fight these Diglets. I'm not done talking about Naruto. Naruto was really cool when it first showed up, because
I just want to point out that I'm not hung up on you liking Naruto. I am hung up on you liking Tenten.
I feel like when Tenten showed up, you have to remember, we spent a long-ass time with Sakura. And she was like mostly remembered for standing in front of that dude's body. And when the fight came down to it, she really didn't do anything. So it's like, I don't really like Sakura all that much. She wasn't anything. Like I said before, Hinata belonged to Naruto, and I wasn't about breaking up that relationship. I'm not a home wrecker. So not for me. Who even else is there? Ino? No thank you. Just gonna give a...
Mari?
Tamari showed up, but I feel like at that age I was afraid of Tamari, and it would be years to realize that actually I was kind of into that too. But again, it was a different time back then. I keep running away from this.
This is a man.
But
past
yeah,
Wokey is in full force.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired from recording all this, so I'm just gonna let whatever I got to go as we go through these fucking Diglets, trying to train up our buddy GX.
Oh man.
So really, there was Ino, and then who else was there on the female? That's it, right? No, wait. There's fuck, what is her name? Fucking Asuna's girl.
Kurenai?
Kurenai. She was... But I feel at that point it was all just a look thing. It wasn't until, again, years later where I realized, okay, she actually looks good too. Back then I was very much into the idea of like, well, I don't want to go into an underage relationship. That's weird. So again, this is how Teen Wokey used to think about stuff back then. So I was like, if this relationship is going to work, we got to be around the same age. Tenten, not a lot of people were going for her. She fucking threw weapons everywhere, which is really cool. I stand by the fact that it's unfortunate that Naruto eventually developed to where, like, I can summon a god from my hand and giant frogs. What can you do? Oh, you can summon weapons? That's really nice. But when she showed up, it wasn't, like, all that big a deal. So it's like, oh, man, she could summon, like, any weapon. She could summon a mace and fucking throw it at dude. That's cool. So that's my thing. Is that I like Tenten, and then that was the... Actually, you know what? I was also into, what is it Anko? Remember Purple Hill girl? Is that her name?
The snake woman who taught the Chunin exam was Anko.
Yes, her. Because she showed up in, like, a mesh t-shirt with, like, no bra. And even as a kid, I would realize, like, this is good. I don't know what this is, but this is very good.
This is a net positive.
Yeah, whatever you're doing, girl, I want you to continue doing it. Because I'm a fan. And so I remembered her, but she wasn't, again, another thing of, like... I think Kishimoto was out specifically for me and decided to destroy any woman that I ever showed any interest in. Because he was like, Anko never did anything, and eventually, like, by the end of it, she's just, like, fat and eating food, which is fine. Go get yourself whatever you want, girl. Tenten, I think, is just, like, a fucking weapons dealer, and it's like, welcome to Ninja Peace. How's your fucking business doing? Bad. My business is doing bad. She doesn't even get with anyone. People think that maybe she gave birth to whatever the fuck Rock Lee's son came from. But I
Metal Lee?
Yeah, like Metal Lee, but I like to personally think that Rock Lee reproduces asexually, so he just understands that at some point he has to make another him. And he's like, okay, I need to continue this train going. Just like his father, what the fuck? No. His father, who is never revealed, but I'm almost positive is Mike Guy, who at some point had to have done something. And then
one of their eyebrows fell off and grew into another person.
Yeah, it's very similar how when Aphrodite was born, it was born from one of the Colossus's dick falling into the sea, and she was born. It's kind of like that. That's how I think Rock Lee produces. Is that they realize at some point there has to be a dude who only is good at taijutsu. and whose entire purpose is to be really cool, and then for the Uchiha to jack all their shit. Like, that's the thing.
Oh my god, JX.
Jax cannot handle this conversation right now.
He's trying to tag out.
He's just like, please kill me. I don't want to hear any more of what Wokey has to say about Naruto. But yeah. I feel like that's why I named it Tenten, because when I thought of a girl at that point, it was just Tenten. And it wasn't like, I didn't know, I also
anything.
I also did not spell her name right. It was like all like, no capitalized letters, 1010, because I thought that was her name. That's how you spelled it. I was like,
It would have been funnier if you did it 1010.
yeah, like actual 1010s. But yeah, that was what I named my Skeptile all way back in the day. And Skeptile is awesome, and then eventually 1010 ended up being not that awesome either, so... You know, that's life. Sometimes the things you think are going to be really awesome and really cool end up just kind of being disappointing, because all it is the Naruto and Sasuke show.
That's very true.
In life, everyone thinks that they're the Naruto and Sasuke, but it turns out everyone's actually just Choji.
Most of us are the 1010s of our world.
Exactly. If you have to ask yourself, am I the 1010? You're the 1010. You have not realized it yet, but I should have healed Jax, but it's okay, because I think he wants to die at this point. He cannot believe what he's joined. Youngster
He's not
wants...
happy to...
No, I don't blame him. But, you know, it is what it is. He did level up, though. He might evolve soon. If we play our cards right. But, yeah. Naruto was super into Naruto back in the day. And then some point, Shippuden started, and then I heard people at the card game shop talk about Shippuden. And I was like, I can't wait for that to happen. And then, like a year of filler happened. And so... I accidentally used Harden. That's good, though, because I'm about to take a double kick to the face.
Thinking about Tenten.
Yeah. There you go. My inner Wokey is just listening about Tenten. If only he was, like, level 15 to fully, like, that would make him 100% accurate to how I was back in the day. But yeah. Naruto. I remember, like... hearing people explain to me what happens to Sasuke and going, that's no fucking way that that's actually gonna happen. Like, I understand he's kind of a dick, but come on. He can't go all bad. Little did I know.
Yes.
Is that Sasuke would just be a constant disappointment throughout my entire life. Also, back then, I was also playing the Naruto card game. Just to show you how balls deep I was into Naruto back then.
Jesus, man, you were really going in.
Yeah, again, like, when I was reading Naruto, it was like this random ninja shit that showed up in Shonen Jump one day. Like, they started, like, reading it, and I would keep trying to tell people, I would tell my one friend, I'd be like, yo, dude, you should read this thing called Naruto. It's like, I know, like, the Shonen Jump issues I have you are starting at, like, mid-Zabuza arc, but this ninja kid is, like, taking needles to the fucking face and not dying. This shit's cool. Ninjas are cool. You should read it. And he would always go, sure, I'll read it. When I gave him my Shonen Jump to read, and he would always read just Dragon Ball. And that was it. But eventually, a year would pass, and I'd be like... He'd tell me, because at that point, Toonami was airing the... Zabuza arc, and it was at the point where Sasuke gave up his life for Naruto. That's what it looked like. And he came to me and he fucking said to my face, dude, is Sasuke dead? Because he knew that I read ahead. And I said, no, motherfucker, have you not been reading the Narutos I've been giving to you? He's currently, like, getting ready to fight Gaara. Like, how can he be dead? And that was...
man, I kind of miss getting weekly Shonen Jump.
It's different. I mean, with the new app, you can kind of get those issues, but it's not the same without that big ass.
Same as getting the book, though, you know?
No, the book was cool because it would also occasionally come with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's how I got Victory Dragon. So I had a victory dragon, and then the next day, when I was about to use it in a deck, it got fucking worldwide banned in tournaments. Look at this fucking Poliwag. Look at his, like, ultimate, like, derpy looking face. He looks disinterested with whatever we're doing. But yeah, man. Weekly Shonen Jump, it was real cool. That was also where I learned of, that, Anzu's name, Teia's name was Anzu, and that Tristan was Honda. Because at that point, I did not know anything about what, like, the translations of stuff in, so I would be reading Yu-Gi-Oh! And going, why the fuck are they calling them, like, by the wrong name? This is not the accurate name that I remember growing up with. And then there would also be weird stuff, like, that was also during the end of the, I cannot remember the name of the arc, but it's the arc where Kaiba builds a Disneyland of Death.
Kaiba Land.
Kaiba Land, yeah. Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Death T. You're thinking about Death T.
Yes, Death T. It was near the end of Death T. So, the Shonen Jump, when I started picking it up, was right when Honda died. And I was like, wait, did fucking Tristan die in the Japanese version and the Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been watching is a fucking lie?
It's all a lie.
It's all a goddamn lie. I've been lied to this entire time. But then I eventually, like, learned, like, here's what is the truth. Is that there was something before the Yu-Gi-Oh! We understood. And it took Weekly Shonen Jump for me to kind of get that. Because at that point, again, I'll say, Dragon Ball was, like, my main thing, and then Tenchi Muyo, which I did not know was an anime, was the other one. And now kids just grow up with, like, fucking Goku in the Macy's Day Parade. They don't understand my struggle. The struggle of going, people who know Goku are automatically separated from everyone else in the group.
Yeah, back when it was bad to like that stuff.
Yeah. Back then when I wore my Hawaiian shirt of Dragon Ball Z dudes, because I was a cool 12-year-old, it was a different stigmata, but nobody fucked with me, thankfully, because I was a large Mexican. So they're like, maybe this large Mexican will take me down.
It.
But I feel sorry for all the other ones who were not large Mexicans, because let me tell you, shit was rough back then.
Yeah, it was tough times, man. Tough times.
Yeah, very tough times. And I think with that, we're good for some Pokemon. We will continue training our buddy JX, and hopefully next time I won't be super tired and just go on about why Tenten was an okay girl at the time. I'm just saying that eventually what happened to Tenten, it turns out that Tenten was not good. But, okay, you know what? Say goodbye, Zen.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching Pokemon. We will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.